Yo, what's up, soda fans? We're gonna get into a little pack opening today and a little gameplay. We got the Ultimate Team Fantasy Packs. As you can see, there's like 5 of them in a daily mission. Let's see what we get for our daily mission today. Nice day there. But what we do today? We're gonna open some packs later though. Probably open packs by 8 o'clock. We're gonna get into a little bit of gameplay first. Weekend League. Weekend League. We got 4 games. We 10 and 11. Damn. Never not bad. What's up, baby? Fight with my lightsaber. Lightsaber fight. We're gonna get into some pack opening later on. I got like 4 of them Ultimate Team packs we're gonna get into. See if we can try to pull one of them Walter Jones or Troy Polamalu's. We got like 4 weekend games left, so we're gonna finish them out. Finish my 4 weekend league games and then pack opening. See what we can pull. Life's a bitch. Ron Brady. Pineapples. Who we got watching? Go on, talk to me. You can chat. Don't be scared to chat. Take a sip of this soda. Sit back and ride with me. Raymond Lumpkins, what's up, baby?
Charles Davis, as always.
I got one viewer.
Charles, you talk about storylines in this one.
Ray, I got them packs, baby. I'm gonna open some packs later. I gotta get these little 4 weekend league games out the way. Oh, then they're gone. That's one of them. That's one of them. Bye. I'll take the win. Yeah, Ray, we got these packs, Ray. See these packs at that store, Ray. You gotta hit the store. Browse that store. See them packs right there, they 180. The Ultimate Teams. I bought one of them right there. Yeah, that been hard ass. That been tore out so fast. I got some of this competitive currency too. Oh, Ray, what'd you give me $1,000, Ray? $1,000 rate. Give me some. $1,000 rate. Shit, 5-pack. Hey, you want to give me no money, huh? That currency, you gotta get that game currency, man. Give me something. Ow. Fuck up do with $1,000. I got one more of them. Yeah, somebody. Damn. Yeah, you gotta stop bullshit. You gotta get in there. You know I ain't playing no game, boy. See them boys down? That Russ. That's Tyreek. That's Tyreek. That Tyreek got a 99 speed. I got that Marquise Brown. Look at that Marquise Brown got 97. He'll tear out on your ass too now. Hey, bet you go. DK got 93 speed though. My DK will tear out too. Devin Hester ain't got nothing though. Got that bow. Got that bow juiced up. I got a bow with a 96 speed. You see, I got that boy Raheem Mostert. I got to get the boy around the way. So your ass up. I got his Tory too. This Tory night. The Tory got 95 speed. That boy's on D2 though. Bobby, bam. Bobby, I got that Quan and that Jamie Collins. That Jamie really at 91 though. Yeah, 80. Yeah. Look at that clowning. That clowning, that's my boy there, that Jadavion. That could Jadavion be balling. I got Dion back here. Little Rich. See that power of Rich? Go back to that Rich. I'm gonna power this Richard up though, so you gotta power these Riches. I'm gonna power this Richard up. When I go to that Rich, I can upgrade. See, I can upgrade Rich to a 98. That's what them power. See what them power ups do? Right now I got him at this 87. 1700 to power his ass up to that 89 one. Then I need a card. Power that rich ass up. A Mel Renfro. A Dion. Ain't, yeah. Dion, that speed too though. Or that Dion and that Mel. So Dion got 96 speed. Yeah. You gotta hold on to him. Yeah, put these abilities on him and shit. See, when you got a running back, we weekend league win. See, I won that. They gave me $1,500 just for winning that game. See, like my Tyreek. What? Let me show you. It's Tyreek. You got to put these abilities on him too, like, or like Bo. See the abilities I put on him? I put that freight train on him. It increases the chance he can break a tackle and shit. You know, you got to pay for this. Put these badges on your people. See, I put a jukebox on him. Juke animation so he can juke faster. Bruiser, more powerful truck and stiff arm. Remember I say you put all this stuff on him, but I picked the zone so I can get the +2 spin, +2 juke, +2 carry. So I put that on everybody so everybody can get that. It'll let you know right there. Your zone run, pass rush. It's how many tiers, how many people you need to have with that stuff on it for them to unlock. I need me 5 more Seattles, 3 more Kansas City. Right up now. You know? You know, Ray? We might open up one of these packs real quick, Ray. Let's open up one, Ray. Oh, we get right. What we get right? What we get right? What we get right? $89 Howie Long. Derek Brooks. Best way to get training is like quick sell. You got to quick sell them cars, bro. You like a lot of 87s, try to get 87, 88 overalls and just quick sell them for training, because like 87, 88s, I think you get like 2,500 training for it. You feel me? So you just you got to spend a little money, or just when you open up packs or get cars for doing different stuff. You get the training. Oh, look at that. There we go with a little shed and sharp. Big X, give me something. One shot. And a Bengala. That's alright. See, like these, I'm finna quick sell them. I don't want them. So I'm gonna just keep building my training up like that. I don't want them. Derek Brooks, 365. Quick sell. We'll say them though. The 89 was probably like, you know what I mean? Probably like 2,500 training. We're gonna open up one more of these packs and we're gonna save 2 of them though. We're gonna open 2 more later on. So 85 trade, man. Brandon Marshall. Where the hell Brandon Marshall been at? Veteran, who this is? Oh, we got a bunch of bull. At least we got an 85 out of that. That's nice training, that 85. The 85 probably like 700, 1,300 training. Demarius Thomas, Big X, Big X, Big X. 86, Troy. Big X. 89, Walter Jones. 87, Dante Flower. I don't know who's going for more than 88, Demarius Thomas, or the 80, 86, Troy. I gotta check and see what is 86 Troy going for. Gotta get on that Mutt Heads. 86 Troy. Or the 88 Demarius Thomas. Y'all don't know who go for more? You got that Brooks card, Ray? I quick sell the hell out of that Brooks card. I don't want that damn Brooks. Get that training. Oh, we got an 86 Troy. They could have gave us a better Troy. '86 ain't got no. Let's try. What is that Thomas going for? Demarius Thomas. This is 93. He going for like 25K. We gonna just take the Troy, cause we ain't got him. Quick sell 1300. '85 Troy. He ain't going for no damn money. I think he go in that damn set. Jones ain't no money either. I just said Shannon ain't no money. Yeah, reading out how we on. '28. We're gonna hold on to how we can go in the set. So I can put that Marquise Brown. I can put Marquise Brown. We can go to there. Brown, Anthony Hitchens, Howie Long, Shannon Sharp. And 93, just Quan Alexander. We can come out with a night. We can get it. We can get a nice 96 now. We can come out with something. I don't know what he gonna be. Not worth the damn though. We're gonna keep our players and hold on to what we got. Grind up. We still got 2 more packs to open later. Give me my damn tokens then. Bitch.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This is taken at the 3. Sony Michel, his first carry. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. And he's got room. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Let's go, Richard.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first.
Get Richard up right, too. Let's that power Richard up.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete.
You're supposed to pick that.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it.
Oh, you want to play with us?
You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Watson now to throw. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Being greedy, should have punted it. See you later. Ray, where you at, Ray? You ain't watching this? Ray, we got back. Oh, they're like, why you smoking a little one? Cause I can. It's mine. It's mine. Let's go, baby. 2 games left. Weekend league. Yeah, I want to get us in now. Burn the house up. So we back at it. We back at it again. 420 episode, man. Doing the thing. What is going on, man? Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Goldman.
Yeah, man. Ooh, he got a 99, Steve Young. He got a 99. Everything.
With our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
Man.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top.
Why did they do this to me?
With all the responsibility
He got a 99. Everything.
If he's not on the top of his game, your team's
We don't bend, we don't fold.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started.
We got to put that down.
We're underway.
Yeah, we got to put that down. We got to put that
Feeling a couple
down.
yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Oh, I got a 99. Everything.
For the legend, it's Bo Jackson.
Hey, lift Bo up.
Officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The sack that time by Michael Strahan.
Well, we ran into the wrong man.
And a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now the throw
We couldn't do nothing.
down, knocked away and incomplete. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Somebody see that?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Steve Young. On the move to his left. Got a man, it's Randy Moss.
They gave him that?
Have it in the red zone before he
Oh, Lord, they gave him that.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Got it.
Yeah, his Randy got a 99 speed.
On the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Young, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Y'all ain't watching him?
A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities.
Yeah, with the guy not catching the ball.
His team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
That first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. He is going to find Hill here.
Come on, my Hill got 99 speed.
Buffalo territory. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, my God. That's bullshit, man.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Steps away. Gronkowski got it on the crossing route. Fighting through, and he's got space. A big play here for the Bills. 48 yards.
I know we love our jobs. And pretty much every play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from...
There you got your ass. Caught on, man.
Touchdown.
Go.
Tyreek Hill. 27 yards.
We got to get some green juice.
And it's now 14-0.
Nobody's here. Nobody's watching.
Now after the
Nobody sees you kicking my tail.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll
win into nothing.
I don't think they'll
what are we doing? What are we doing?
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Wilson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Holt. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Check girls, check girls, check girls. 49, check 49, check 49. Watch twins.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line.
Well, that was just terrible.
Close to the marker.
This motherfucker got a 99 everything. Damn. 99 Stevie Young. 99. Sorry, dude. Yeah, y'all match me up with somebody that can't play. Come out!
Get away, and Young will go down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Watch the screen. Ready.
Now Young. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he fires
Nigga.
it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
You watching me?
Turns it here to his own 18.
You saw me?
They set themselves
This thing's killing me. He got a 99 everything. He's killing me.
Working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden
Kansas
Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow
I didn't throw that ball.
San Francisco, I understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Here's Ray Guy now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Set, ready? Safety gator. 56. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Hey, Alpha. 56.
To throw again on 2nd down. Young dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Go now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check, 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 check. Dude.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse.
And he is into the end zone.
That's right. He's right return the ball.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. For the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucks are underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah.
Jackson on first down. And his first pass is
what are you doing, baby?
The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, did anybody just see that?
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 40.
Did anybody just see it just like went through everybody's hands?
29 yards. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson.
That was me.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Last game of the week.
Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's pulled in at the 32. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st. Now Jackson on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. It's a foot race past the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Let's go, Deion.
Athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Nah, calm down. Calm the hell down. Yeah, it's only up 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball.
Somebody tell me what is Mel Renfro doing?
Scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Emmanuel Ogbah. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Jackson now. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Here's Ray Guy now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Hill on the return. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
I'll go special. I'll go special. Hey, 0-0-0.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. Pushing him away.
Popped it right out there.
Let's go, Bo!
Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. Return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, we got another one gone. Final win. Thirteen wins. Then we got his veteran right there. Thursday, what's the day? Well, we get on the grind.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. Refusing to go down. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson. Coming out here, and while the MVP award looks like it will be Lamar Jackson's, not Russell Wilson's, he had a heck of a season. Over 4,000 yards for the third time, 31 touchdowns to just 5 interceptions. And CD, while we saw the emergence of DK Metcalf late in the year, does Russell Wilson need more surrounding him firepower-wise offensively?
They certainly do, and I think the Seattle will work to get that. And if they're...
There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know to think to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 14 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a 5-time All-Pro. Here's Gale Sayers. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. And that one covered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. That's complete to Sharp. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. As Seattle jogs back on the field here, you can't help but think with their season that the old cliche, the game of inches, comes into play for the 2019 Seahawks, because Week 17, that game against the 49ers, Jacob Hollister tackled inches from the goal line, maybe a half a yard. That really changed everything, didn't it?
It certainly did, because if Hollister scored...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here's the home side to take over on offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as well. And the ball is knocked down, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
He doesn't get many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number's going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
So here's the home side to take over on offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Johnson's got it complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He'll find Driver here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got his man. It's Driver complete. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Donald Driver, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. A run, this is Sayers, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Gale Sayers, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now, still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That one complete to Hill. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this 3rd quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most.
Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So here's the home side to take over on offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have got to be in a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
To throw on third down, Rodgers, and that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Watch out for Hill on the return. There he goes, right side. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. What a run. 79 yards on the punt return as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. That one complete to Okoye. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking out extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he's loose again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He gets this one to Johnson. Give him 32 on the play.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. The 20, 10, 5. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I smell fish.
To throw is Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Skylar, bring Daddy a piece of that cake.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get
Bring that
any
piece of the
better
cake.
than this. When this challenge begins, you'll have only one thing
Tell
to
Junior
worry
to get
about.
to you.
Get the win.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30.
You're gonna eat all our cake?
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
He's always been an incredible decision maker on the field. Takes care of the ball really well, puts his team in the right position, makes sure the play calls are accurate. Also was a minor league baseball player. Didn't hit very well there. I think he made a great career choice picking football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyreek Hill. 51 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just still just wiped it away. They just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
You got something? We don't got
Nothing.
nothing drinking. I stopped drinking.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 22. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And Amendola's got it complete. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and kick.
What the hell is wrong with y'all?
Mindset here offensively. You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you'd gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Expect this from the visiting team.
What are they doing?
Indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
And he showed off yet again those elite cover skills that make him one of the greatest to ever play the cornerback position. If you're going to throw it anywhere in his vicinity, you obviously have to be on the high alert because he's a tremendous athlete.
Boy, a great athlete indeed. He can pretty much do anything. In fact, he's the only person to have both a reception and an interception in Super Bowl history. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Good.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his
What
way
are y'all two better chill y'all ass out in there too.
7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Randy Moss led the league in receiving touchdowns 5 times starting in 1998. The last coming in 2009, and a lot of it to me was not just the natural talent, which was unbelievable, but the determination. Always
sit your butt down.
He wasn't a top 5 selection in the NFL draft. Kept being upset about people passing on him early in the first round. When he finally got to Minnesota, he decided to really establish himself in the NFL and let everyone else know they made a big mistake.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Lions offense set to take over. Charles, 3-12-1 for them in 2019. Matt Patricia will be back for a 3rd year. They'll be picking 3rd in the draft, by the way, but this season really got off to a rocky start in week 1. They had a lot of close losses, but that seems to be the storyline every year for Detroit.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy because you mentioned week 1 at Arizona. Big lead in the 4th quarter, ended up in a tie. Arizona walked away, felt like the tie was good. For Detroit, it was bad. But they picked themselves off the map from that one and won their next 2. They were 2-0-1 at home against Kansas City. Lost a close one, and as you noted, that was the
All right, sit y'all butt down and chill out.
3-12-1. I think they led in 14 of the 16 games in
Lily,
2019.
calm down.
So now the question, you know what I'm going to ask, where do they go from here?
Well, they feel good about the offensive side of the ball and their coaching staff, but a lot of changes made on the defensive side. I would expect head coach Matt Patricia to be even more involved with the defense now. That's his expertise, and he needs to fix that side in order for this team to become contenders again.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st.
Y'all too about to get popped.
Now it's Wilson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish. Okay, you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw, Stafford. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Johnson on the counter. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And it's taken in at the 9. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. What a gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarting things going in the opposite direction.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12. Stafford. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They run the counter. Johnson. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter.
Set. Red 80. Check line 54. Line 54. Coming to you. Coming to you. Kill, kill, kill.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD, for Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right? These things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would be a lot better. But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation. Probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
On first down, Jackson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 3.
They'll run again with Jackson.
Oh. A lot of challenges.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Wilson, it's Hill, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He is going to find Hill here. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 26, check 20, that's good. Watch the twins. Let's go, Mike 42, Mike 42. I got one, I got one.
Wilson wants to throw it. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
And welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Your goal here, the same as any head coach on a given Sunday. Simply win the game. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucks are underway. This will be fielded at the 6. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Devin White just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Flushed out right. Going to go down again. We'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Now that's the way to open up a game on defense. Back-to-back sacks. We know that someone's come to play today.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyreek Hill. 60 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Winston and the Bucks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 23. On play action, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Winston. And that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Taken right around the 44. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And now running right through it. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. Fighting through. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Tampa Bay coming back out here.
Oh, got the grind for the free 96.
These Buccaneers, a team that every year is hard to figure out. This season, 7-9, first year under Bruce Arians, but just wild swings all year. A team that had both a 4-game winning streak and a 4-game losing streak. They look awful in London. They look incredible in L.A. What gives?
When you are a team that's based on offense, and you mentioned the wild swings, but they are a big play offense, that happens to you. Because if you don't get those big plays in every game, that turns into a grinder. That makes it difficult on you. Their defense are still trying to build it. They're going to be a pressure team with their defensive coordinator. Still need a few more pieces ahead.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll run here with Bo. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Elam, up and good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Guy.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jameis Winston and the rest of the Bucs set to begin this next drive. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. They'll stay on the ground with Barber. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get him much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves him with third and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Pulled in at the 24. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 20. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 6-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Stick it in your nose, nigga.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they take a knee. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd? And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown run. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The first down throw for Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Peyton Barber was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jameis to throw it. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, D. Big series.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. A beautiful fake. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any